Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever looked into your fish tank and wondered, does my little buddy actually know it's me? You might think of fish as having a 3-second memory, just swimming around without a care. But what if I told you that your goldfish, your betta, or your cichlid might not only recognize your face, but could even be trying to talk to you? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but stick around, because science is showing us that our underwater friends are a lot smarter than we ever imagined. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible world of fish intelligence. We'll explore the groundbreaking research that proves fish can tell human faces apart, and we'll even listen to the secret sounds they make. So, grab a seat, and let's get started. First up, let's tackle that big question. Can fish really recognize your face? For a long time, scientists believed this was a skill reserved for animals with big, complex brains, like primates. Recognizing a face is a tough job. You have to process subtle differences in features, spacing, and shapes. But a fascinating study from researchers at Oxford University and the University of Queensland decided to put fish to the test. They chose a species called the arch. These guys are famous for spitting jets of water to knock insects off leaves and into the water. They're basically the sharpshooters of the aquatic world. In the experiment, the researchers showed an archerfish a picture of a human face on a computer screen above their tank. They trained the fish to spit at that specific face. Then, they showed the fish that same face alongside dozens of new, different faces. The results were astonishing. The archerfish consistently and accurately spit at the face they'd been trained to recognize, even when it was surrounded by 44 other faces. They could pick out their target with over 80% accuracy. This proved that, yes, without a neocortex, the part of the brain we humans use for this task, little fish could learn and remember a specific human face. So, how do they do it? It's believed they use a combination of simple cues, like the overall shape of the head, the hairline, and maybe even the contrast between the eyes and nose. It's a different strategy than ours, but it gets the job done. Now, think about your own tank. When you walk up to the glass, do your fish swim to the front? Do they seem more active when you're there, compared to a stranger? It's not just about food. They likely associate your specific face with good things, like feeding time and care. They know their provider. It's a real bond. So the next time your cichlid seems to be staring right at you, it probably is. This recognition isn't limited to archerfish either. Many fish keepers will tell you their Oscars, their bettas, or even their goldfish seem to get excited when they approach the tank. It's this personal connection that makes the hobby so rewarding. But wait, it gets even cooler. Not only can they recognize you, but some fish might be trying to talk to you. We think of the underwater world as a silent place, but it's actually filled with sounds. Clicks, grunts, pops, and even beeps. Many fish species are surprisingly chatty. How do they make these sounds? Fish don't have vocal cords, like we do. Instead, they've developed some clever methods. Some fish, like certain types of catfish, can grind their pectoral fin bones against their sockets to create a scraping or clicking sound. Think of it like rubbing two sticks together. Others, like the croakers and drumfish hens, their names have special muscles attached to their swim bladder. They can vibrate these muscles rapidly, causing the swim bladder to resonate like a drum, producing deep grunting or booming noises. One of the most vocal aquarium fish is the pictus catfish. They're known for making audible clicking sounds, especially when they're excited, competing for food, or feeling a bit stressed. If you have a quiet room, you can often hear them from across the room. And then there's the mormarid family, often called elephant-nosed fish. These fascinating creatures communicate using weak electric fields. They generate electric pulses, or beeps, to navigate, find food, and talk to each other. Each pulse is like a word in their electric language. So why are they making all this noise? It's all about communication. Fish use sounds for a variety of reasons. They might be trying to attract a mate, with males often producing specific calls to impress females. They use sounds to defend their territory, sending out a warning grunt to tell other fish to back off. They also make noise when they're stressed or scared, like a sharp pop to alarm others of a predator. And yes, sometimes they make sounds during feeding time, which could be a sign of excitement or competition. So, could your fish be beeping or grunting at you? It's totally possible. When you approach the tank with food, that burst of activity might be accompanied by excited clicks or pops. They're associating your face with food and are communicating their anticipation. The next time you feed your fish, try to be really quiet and listen closely. You might be surprised by the secret conversations happening right in your living room. Putting it all together, we have fish that can tell you apart from a stranger and can communicate using a hidden language of sounds. This completely changes how we should view our aquatic pets. They aren't just decorative items. They are living, thinking beings with abilities we are just beginning to understand. They learn, they remember, and they interact with their world and with us in complex ways. This knowledge can make us better fish keepers. Understanding that your fish knows you can deepen your connection and encourage you to spend more time observing their unique behaviors. Knowing they can hear and make sounds might make you think twice about tapping on the glass or having a loud stereo right next to the tank. A calm, stable environment is more important than ever. The world of fish is full of wonder, and we're just scratching the surface. Every day, scientists are discovering more about their intelligence, their social lives, and their incredible abilities. It is a reminder that there is so much more to the natural world than meets the eye. Your aquarium isn't just a glass box of water, it's a window into a world of surprising intelligence and hidden communication. So, go say hi to your fish. They'll know it's you. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive today. I hope you found this as fascinating as I did. What have you noticed about your own fish? Do they seem to recognize you? Have you ever heard them make a sound? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more amazing facts about the aquatic world, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do UNM is our next adventure. Until next time, happy fish keeping.